Hello, everybody. Welcome to Same Spirit Gaming. My name is Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And we have a guest. We didn't establish whether we're just calling you XtianNinja, but...
Yeah,
Anyway, XtianNinja's here. Say hi.
Oh.
But if I say hi, I'm going to reveal my identity and my location and stuff.
Oh, right.
We can't do that. The whole shtick here.
Ninja, sorry.
Man. Yeah, holy moly.
Sneaky.
I didn't know you were going to be calling me out within the first minute and a half.
Well, okay, so there's just confirmation that he's here. He might be lurking in the shadows.
That's where I live. Just in the dark at all times. Ask anybody.
Anyway, we're going to be playing some Fall Guys.
Yeah, even his Fall Guy has a nice ninja outfit.
I know. It's purple, which is my favorite color, and it looks like a ninja. So yeah.
That is awesome. All right, I'm going to hit ready.
All right. I figure squads is the way to go, gameplay-wise.
That's probably a good idea. And if the ninja is ready, too.
I'm working on it. Yeah, I realized that I clicked off to the Bible passage, and I was sitting there hammering on my controller like, what?
So yeah, this game is chaotic.
It's something. I mean, even the menu was confusing for me, so we'll see how it goes.
I have found that with all the Epic games, the menus are a little bit confusing.
Oh, any live service, man. It's always just menus upon menus upon menus. I was playing Once Human yesterday, and it was there's a tooltip coming up, and there's go do this and go here, and now you've crossed this, and here's a new event that's happening, and I was just walking in a straight line. I wasn't even doing anything.
Wow. Yeah, it all looks like it should be on a phone, like a phone menu or something, but none of these games are designed for phones, so I don't understand.
Oh, everything's on everything now, man. Holy
I'm
man.
just old.
Yeah. Right. Too many bright colors, too many buttons. Kids these days. Shake fists at cloud.
Why are we even playing this? My eyes hurt from the colors.
So while we're falling into the endless abyss waiting for a match, would you like to talk a little bit about what you do there, XtianNinja?
So I'm distinctly bipolar in what I do. So I've got two areas of my life. Number one is TACO, the Alliance for Creative Outreach, which I am the executive director of. We teach classes, we network, we bring together people who are Christian content creators from across the internet, across the world, who feel sort of disenfranchised or don't feel supported, don't feel validated. And so I'm the guy with a beard with a deep voice that is a pastor who's able to go, yes, your call and what you feel is interest in the people that you want to serve, yeah, that's valid. And so let me come and care for you, network you, bring you together with a bunch of other like-minded people. And it's been awesome. That's been about 2 years that's been going now, and it's been just such a blessing to be part of. The other side of it is the XtianNinja. That is my own personal channel. That's where I go and I talk to people, and we do silly stuff, and we play games, and I do apologetic stuff and evangelistic stuff and teaching stuff and Devo stuff, and also we look at weird pictures of birthday cakes, and we play video games, and I try to see if I can turn the video game into some kind of conversation. That's what I'm all about, only playing games that have like a good story or something I can pivot into some kind of meaningful talk, because otherwise, I just got nothing to talk about. And so we've been playing Near Automata lately, and that's just ripe with things to talk about.
I guess we picked the wrong game. This doesn't have much of a story.
It's probably for the best if you guys are going to ask me questions, because otherwise I'd just be sitting here drooling.
Yeah, I mean, usually we just hop right in. Should we restart the matchmaking? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm considering backing out. This is taking quite a while.
Usually we just jump right in. But So Taco, do you have like a Discord server for that?
We do. Yep. We actually do. It's actually one of the more unique servers you're going to find, because what we did is I literally went and asked the people who are part of the Taco team, which is the group of people that have gotten together to be like really that we get it. They really represent us well. They understand what's going on. And so they each of them brought their Discord community over to this Discord. So it's a Discord of multiple communities, right? Wow, so it's actually quite unique and really hard, because when I first suggested that, the amount of pushback I got from like everybody. What, you want me to close my Discord? Are you crazy? You know. But when I started, sort of casting the vision for it, and people understanding, and them catching the vision for what it means to come together as communities of communities, and the benefit that would be to not only us as streamers and creators, but also to the benefit of our communities, it all of a sudden became kind of a no-brainer. And it's been a wonderful place, because there's always somebody on there from every time zone. There's always someone who's going to be hanging out somewhere doing something, and so it's been just a massive blessing.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Good idea. Oh,
Y'all should go check it out.
Yeah, check it out. We fell off, but I didn't.
I already fell off. Did you really?
Yes.
You were probably trying to think.
Yeah.
That's your mistake.
Never do that when playing Fall Guys. I forgot we get a random person.
Do not think, only react.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, somebody. I hate it when they grab onto me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just
I do.
rude. Like, why do you? What? I take it personally. I'm like,
I'm still in it.
I'm not unlovable. Why don't you love me?
Yeah. I don't want to fall in the green goo.
Let's just all do this together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Group effort. Nobody wins. Oh, see, especially me, because I just died.
All right, I'm still hanging in.
Yes.
You got a weird skin, man. It's just a weird set of eyeballs you got going on there.
Ah, no. Patrick just tried to push me off.
Save!
Still in it.
Ooh, wow.
Somehow.
That's gamer instincts right there. Holy macaroni.
That was pretty
I did practice a little too, so that probably didn't hurt.
Up till midnight yesterday. 8-hour session.
Nah, not that much. It was like 2 hours.
That's pretty good.
There's some dudes on here who are legitimately good at this game.
Yeah.
We were doing a big kind of fun tourney, and it was kind of fun because we had a whole bunch of people
And
there,
we're
and
out.
one of them was like legit pro.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he was so good. He knew every hack, and so all of a sudden you kind of see him like floating up in the air away from everybody, and like over there, like all of a sudden he's just like spinning or he's doing something because he knew every way to exploit the game possible. And it was impressive to watch, but also at the same time, you just were like so mad at the guy. Or did we all lose?
Yeah.
Our squad collectively did, yes.
Okay,
And
I should probably not watch everybody else then.
It is 100% my fault. I apologize.
I fell in too. Oh, I get the eyeball one, the arcane eyes. I can match you. Why not? Let's equip that.
Sure. Eyes of Sauron.
Oh, that looks so good. No, I take it back. You're not weird. You're cool.
Yours matches the rest of the character style too.
Look at me. Holy macaroni.
That's pretty cool.
I forgot I had a weird fin on my butt. Why is that there? All right, we're just going to face this way.
I can't even see it. I can only see myself rotate.
I see the fin now. Kind
Got
of.
the matching skin.
Don't look at it. It's vestigial. It's not supposed to be there.
I mean, is it really any weirder than me having a cone on my head?
At least yours is a hat. Mine's just kind of protrusion. My ninja outfit has like this weird fin in the back. I'd like to come up with some kind of lore for why it's there.
I have golden
You mean you're not an aquatic ninja also?
No, I'm not. Dry land only, ninja.
See, I tried to give you an out, but...
All right. I like
right.
the courses better.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
It feels
Here
fair,
I go.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, at least when you know you screw it up, it's you screwing up.
Yeah. Oh man, I definitely should have practiced first.
Although we can blame the physics engine.
Yeah.
This is so not fair! Stupid math machine!
Curse you, Unreal Engine.
Is that what this is made in?
I don't know. I just figured it has to be
everything?
because that's Epic's like proprietary
Oh.
engine for things, right?
Okay, that would make sense. I was not aware.
Is it really? I didn't know that. Then how come they're not the one trying to evilly monetize it like Unity did? You think if anybody was gonna...
Yeah.
No, because they already get enough money from the game developers and studios who use it. Ah! I was right at the finish line and got hit in the face by a ball.
The trick is to avoid those, man.
Yeah, really. Oh, top 20%.
All right.
I did not finish. It seems
We made
like
it past the first round this time.
Yeah.
Yay!
I was close. Almost finished.
Were we assigned another player?
Yes.
Yeah.
One random person. Because it's supposed to be squads of 4.
I don't have that many friends.
Pipe dream. Well, this is just
Exactly.
another make it through the course kind of thing, so.
Actually, it's cool because I haven't played this in months and months and months, which means there's probably a bunch of stuff I've never seen before. Which will give me convenient excuses as to why I lose. Yeah, I've never seen this before.
This looks new.
Golly.
To me, too. I need to change my settings, but this is not a good time for that.
Well, maybe
What
after
kind of
this
settings?
round we can give you time to change your settings and then, you know, also talk about Bible verses and stuff like we do.
I know that this is an unpopular setting, but I actually invert the y-axis. There's always big debate.
dare you.
on, yeah, if you should do that or not. But yeah, I'm an invert y-axis guy.
Really? Pilot controls.
Yep, exactly.
Dang. I mean, I gotta give you some mad respect for pilot
Oh,
controls.
shoot the hammer. No.
I can't remember how to grab onto something.
A B?
Uh,
I don't know if you're using control or not.
yeah, I know what it is on Xbox, but I can't tell you on mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. I think even when I play on PC, I play with the controller, so...
There are certain games, and I've learned this because I was a mouse and keyboard guy, 1000% mouse and keyboard all the time, and I know for a fact that there are some games that are literally built for controller. No matter how much I've tried, like I played Final Fantasy, the Rebirth recently,
Oh,
and
yeah?
I tried to use controller. It is not built for that, man. Like the amount of calisthenics I had to do with my fingers during the motorcycle portions was legitimately painful.
Ah, I'm supposed to... That's why you're asking how to grab. You have to grab the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game is made for controller, but I'm not positive.
There are also pipes off to the sides, but
Yeah.
The only
It's
thing
also-
I don't like about the controller, like literally, I think I could probably use it for pretty much every game I play, except for the camera. I'm a sucker for, or I'm a big believer that the camera needs to look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially when you're on stream, you want it to be cinematic and not like jittery all over the place. And so the controller tends to be like whip, 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 right?
Yeah. That's true. True, very true.
all right.
And my favorite weapons in games are the bow and arrow and the rocket launcher. Those are just two I will use. And so therefore, if you're bow and arrow, you have to have that accuracy and whatnot. Rocket launcher, not so much.
Shoot stuff from a
Noob tube.
distance and sometimes blow it up.
Yep, as long as I'm not anywhere close. That's
Yeah.
my goal. Match the icon on the screen to avoid this line. Oh man, I have to remember stuff.
All right. Well, we got eliminated again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did I? No, I didn't. I made it.
What?
Our
Really?
squad though. Got
Our squad. Oh, I mean, people who I play with are great, and I appreciate you all for being on my team.
I can't leave the game. What's going on?
it says you're both spectating though.
I literally can't leave the game.
That's weird.
I'm gonna have to close and reopen.
Probably because of your pilot controls.
I haven't even made it pilot controlled
The
yet.
game is just confused. Why is up down and down up? Just don't let this guy play.
All right, I'm logging back in. That was weird. This is exactly what happened last time we played. Though we lost like 2 or 3 times in a row, and then we started playing like pros.
all the kids went for supper, and then we were able to play. Yeah.
All right, so while we're waiting on rejoining the stuff, maybe we can bring in some Bible verses to discuss.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I mean, what's more fitting?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, literally, like if you think about it, because you're about to talk about the parable of the great banquet, and I'm just literally off the top of my head, but considering the story and considering the game we're playing, there are some parallels.
That's a good point.
well, it worked out.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's find out.
Oh, come on, let's go. All right.
So, this parable that has just been described is from, well, you can find it in Luke chapter 14, and specifically verses 15 through 23. So I guess I'll just be reading that whole section there.
All right.
Now there is a little bit of context otherwise where Jesus is making other banquet allusions. So I just figured I'd use that to give a little context, because there's a phrase in here that it's like, when one of those at the table with him heard this. Well, heard what? That other banquet parable story things.
Yeah. It's always good to give context, unless you're preaching Romans, in which case it's really hard. Because if you try to back up to where the conversation started and the context for what's happening, you have to go to the verse 1:1. No matter where you start, you have to go all the way to the beginning to explain the entire book every single time.
So, anyway, now I'll actually get to reading the passage.
Okay.
So again, this is Luke 14.
My goal for this stream now, I've decided, is to see how many times I can get random to say the word anyway.
Oh, geez, I say that a lot.
I know, I'm going to make you.
The best is to do it when you're mid-sentence, as I've learned recently.
So,
Well, I know it's a signal to me, a random going, yeah, that was inapplicable to our current conversation. We're going to just try to pivot now, okay?
it's more of a, all right, moving on to next spot in the train of thought that might not be
Just
directly
know that-
connected.
Just know that when you say it, I just take it as an insult every single time. It won't be a big deal.
Wow.
So, moving on to the passage now. Luke 14, 15 through 23. It says, when one of those at the table with him heard this, he said to Jesus, "Blessed is the one who will eat at the feast in the kingdom of God." Jesus replied, "A certain man was preparing a great banquet and invited many guests. At the time of the banquet, he sent his servant to tell those who had been invited, 'Come, for everything is now ready.' But they all alike began to make excuses. The first said, 'I have just bought a field, and I must go and see it. Please excuse me.' Another said, 'I have just bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I'm on my way to try them out. Please excuse me.' Still another said, 'I just got married, so I can't come.' The servant came back and reported this to his master. Then the owner of the house became angry and ordered his servant, 'Go out quickly into the streets and alleys of the town, and bring in the poor, the crippled, the blind, and the lame.' 'Sir,' the servant said, 'what you ordered has been done, but there is still room.' Then the master told his servant, 'Go out to the roads and country lanes and compel them to come in, so that my house will be full. I tell you, not one of those who were invited will get a taste of my banquet.'" There's the end of the passage.
Yep.
Nice.
Aren't you supposed to say the word of the Lord? And then we're supposed to say thanks be to God? Pretty sure. I think that might be a rule, like a law.
If you're of certain traditions, that is common practice, yes?
I'm not. I just listen to a lot of Presbyterian podcasts.
Oh, there was a lot of that in, like, even more traditional United Methodist churches that I was raised in.
Yeah. Same with
Oh, yeah?
Catholics, actually. Yeah.
Oh, then we're definitely not doing it.
So yeah, I actually love this parable though. Obviously echoing to the Old Testament, although I'll let Matt, because sorry, I'm kind of like overtaking the whole conversation.
Well, the passage was requested by XtianNinja, so maybe he has some particular thoughts on it.
Possibly.
I do. This is one of the passages that's on my mind consistently when it comes to the task that God has given me in this world at this point, when it comes to Taco and my channel, right? Because it's easy to understand it within the context of who Jesus is talking to, that this is directly addressed to the Jewish people, and especially to the Jewish rulers, like looking them in the eye and kind of going, listen, this party that is going to be heaven, or that's going to be the new heavens and new earth, or that is salvation, or whatever, being one of my people in my kingdom, this party isn't just for you, right? I am going to be inviting everybody. And also, here's another problem. I'm inviting you, looking you dead in the eyes, and you guys are saying no. Like, each one of you in turn, as I look at you, is looking at me and going, no, I don't want that. And later you can see where Jesus looks at him and like literally says, you are so close to the unforgivable sin. Like like literally you're rejecting me so hard. And that's what this is. Like, the first phase here is where you have, the master of the house and inviting the inside crowd. That's the Jewish crowd. That's the Israelites. And many of them saying, nope. And then you got the second wave where you have Jesus comes, and you have, going into the other places, into the poor, the disenfranchised, the ones who are outside, to the widows, the orphans, the lame, the people that have been pushed out by those who were first, and Jesus bringing those into the kingdom, and then moving out into Gentile territory, and you have Paul being sent out to be able to talk to people, the barbarians, the people that would, outside the realm of possibility, why would they ever be invited? The Jewish people have no concept of, which is why you look through Acts, that's why there were so many problems. There's it was just racism like crazy, and also a complete disconnect from understanding the grace of God being brought to the people of the world. That required actual miracles, like literally visions had to be given to Peter just to make that get his brain wrapped around it. In my mind, this is where I settle, and that is the third wave of this, and this is where I see us, whether it be the digital people or the future people or whatever. And that is, we have now the technology, the availability, the time, the linguistic stuff to be able to go to places that no one else can go. You look at the way the story is, and it's really like, it's not just go out and find people. It is go to the highways and hedges, compel people to come in, and that's really like, go find people that are hidden. Go like look in the ditch, right? Go smack some bushes around. See if there's anybody hiding in the bush. Go behind doors that aren't usually you wouldn't open, and see who's in there. And then don't just ask them, but compel them. Go find ways that you can make them want to come in. Like literally go, listen, here's all the incentives, and let me understand what this party's like, and who the master is, and what's available to you, and don't just like just go invite them. I want you to go grab onto them by the scruff of the neck, look them in the eye, and go, you really should come with me, because I know you've been rejected. I know you've been hurt. I know you're hiding for a reason. I know you fell off and you feel like you aren't worthy of this. I know every Pharisee in the entire world, every other religious person has looked at you and said, you're not worthy of it. God doesn't like you. The reason that you're in the ditch is because God is against you. But I tell you, that is not true. The master wants you there. Come with me. Right? Yeah. And to me, that is very much digital missions. It is the compelling, it is the inviting, it is the making known to people who otherwise cannot be found, who will never be heard, who will never be able to come to any of your stuff as a church. No traditional ministry can ever touch them. We can go out there. That is the hedges, that is the highways, that's where we are. And those are the people that I believe that God has called us to serve, and not only serve, but to compel. Not just with evangelistic stuff and with really good arguments, but speaking their language, meeting them where they're at, playing games with them, helping them understand that there's a lot of the traditional church that said, we reject what you're about. We reject your Dungeons and Dragons and your video games and all your technology. We reject it. We're just like, you're bad and everything you like is bad. We're not like that. We're going to go and we're going to say, I know that all these other yahoos said one thing, but we're saying another, and that's the master wants you at the party. We're going to come to you.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was pretty incredible.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think about it all the time, and that's why.
Yeah.
Like, we're in the highways and hedges constantly. That's where we live.
Yep. Yeah. And compel is such a strong word. I think you hit the nail on the head. It's pretty amazing we can reach so many people today that, like you said, just wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't have any means to do what we do today. And I don't know. I feel like if I'm adding on, I'm just going to be repeating what you said.
Well, yeah.
Really
Such
well
is the
said.
curse of being me. Yeah. But like the Bible is in what, like 90% or something of the languages on earth. There's a church or a Christian congregation in every nation on earth right now. Like that is unheard of levels of evangelism that Paul wouldn't have, even considered would have been possible with the amount of technology he had and whatever. How do you even get there? Like, you didn't even know that North America existed, let alone anything else, right? And so for us, there's so much at our fingertips to be able to serve and love and bring help to everybody, literally everybody. It's just the only thing holding us back is will and prejudice, man. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all holding people back, because it's like, oh, those people, they don't deserve it. Oh, those people, I can't speak to them. Oh, those people, I don't know how to understand them. Every single one of those resources is free online. You can learn right now. Like, there's not a person on the planet that you can't learn how to reach effectively, because it's out there. There's not an answer in the Bible that you can't know that hasn't been written for the last 2,000 years. You can study it. It's there. There's not an apologetic that anybody can trip you up in if you want to learn all that stuff, because it's already been done 1,000 times. The answers are there and you can have them. There's not a ministry that hasn't been made. Every need that person's going to have, there's a way that you can find another Christian to help fill it. The only issue is prejudice and will.
Yeah, people talk a lot today about inclusivity. Well, let me tell you about Jesus. The most inclusive guy that's ever existed.
So inclusive, he got in trouble for it. A lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Join the party.
A friend
all
of
about.
drunkards. This guy parties with all the wrong people. This guy must be an absolute lush. He keeps getting invited to all these people who we would never even walk into their door. He actually walked up to the tax collector and invited himself over to that guy's house, which I can't even fathom that. He walked up to lepers and he touched them. He walked up to women and he taught them. He allowed women in his entourage to actually pay for his stuff. Like, the amount of foaming at the mouth the Pharisees and the hyper-traditionalists would have done just looking at how Jesus conducted himself in this world when it came to inclusivity is mind-blowing. You can't fathom how upset they would have been, right?
Yeah.
So, on a very tangential note related to inclusivity, I've been trying to get into another squads game, but apparently that requires a certain type of currency that I have run out of.
Well, then let's do normal game. Or should I invite you? I don't know. What?
Wait,
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were wanting to keep going with that, which is why I didn't just automatically go into the regular knockout mode. But
Well, if we can all be in the same place, then that's what matters, right?
yeah,
Do you need a currency to play? Never heard of it.
it's certain
In
game
a live
modes.
service game? A limitation on my ability to play? What?
Well, maybe we should take a second to figure out how we're going to progress with that. But in the meantime, that's kind of our typical episode length that we've gotten to. So we can say farewell to the audience and wrap it up for a second while we establish what we're doing for the next one.
We will be playing more Fall Guys.
Or will we? Well, I guess we'll see.
Well, yeah, or will. That's true. You never know what we could be doing.
Somebody's ready to go.
But thank you, everybody, for watching. Check out the Taco Discord and Christian Ninja's channels. He's a really cool
Go to my
guy.
website. XtianNinja.com, man. Easy to find. Every single link you'll ever need is right there.
We will also link everything in the description. So it will be.
When can I plug my book? When are you guys going to plug my book? Come on.
Maybe we can do that next episode.
All right, sounds good.
Anyway, goodbye, everybody watching.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.